What is the single biggest thing holding most people back from achieving their dreams? It isn't a lack of money. It isn't a lack of talent, resources, or intelligence. The biggest enemy standing between you and the life you want to live is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of losing money, fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. Fear is an invisible prison that keeps millions of capable, intelligent people living far below their true potential. It convinces you to play it safe, to keep your head down, to settle for average, and to die with your best ideas still trapped inside you. Look at how fear operates. It doesn't attack you with physical force. It attacks your mind. It whispers doubts when you try to start a new business, make a bold decision, or learn a new skill. It tells you, what if you fail? What if people laugh at you? What if it doesn't work out? The average person listens to that whisper and backs down. But I want you to realize a critical truth today. Fear is a liar. Fear is nothing more than false evidence appearing real the moment you step toward your fear. It loses its power. If you want to achieve extraordinary results, you must build a completely new relationship with discomfort. Comfortable situations never create strong individuals. Everything you want in life, financial freedom, mental strength, respect, and mastery, is sitting directly on the other side of the discomfort you are trying to avoid. Think about how muscle grows. You don't build physical strength by lifting light weights that cause no strain. You build strength by placing heavy resistance on the muscle, breaking it down and forcing it to adapt. Your mind works the exact same way. When you feel fear or resistance before taking action, that isn't a sign to turn back. That is your internal compass telling you this is where growth happens. Stop running away from the hard tasks. If a task terrifies you, that is precisely the reason you must face it head on. Lean into the tension, embrace the anxiety, and train yourself to move forward even when your heart is racing and your hands are shaking. That is what separates the weak from the relentless. One of the most common forms of fear is the fear of what other people think. We spend our lives seeking validation from people who don't care about our future, adjusting our goals to fit small minds, and fearing the opinion of spectators. Here is a reality check. Nobody remembers the critics. History does. Not build statues for people who sat on the sidelines, pointing out how the doer could have done better. The people who mock your ambition or doubt your vision are usually the ones who surrendered on their own dreams long ago. When you decide to break away from the crowd, to grind in silence, and to pursue greatness, people will judge you. They will call you crazy, obsessive, or unrealistic. Let them talk. Your job is not to argue with them or try to convince them with words. Your job is to shut out their noise, lock into your work, and let your achievements do all the talking. When you stay focused and build real results, those same critics will eventually ask you how you did it. Anxiety and doubt thrive in inaction. The longer you sit around overthinking a decision, analyzing every worst-case scenario, and waiting for the perfect moment, the larger your fear grows. Overthinking paralyzes action, kills momentum, and breeds regret. The cure for fear is immediate, aggressive action. Action dissolves fear in a way that thinking never can. The moment you feel hesitation creep into your mind, don't debate it. Don't give your brain 5 minutes to come up with 10 excuses. Count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and execute immediately. When you make action your default response to fear, you become extremely dangerous. You stop letting doubts dictate your day. Whether it's analyzing the financial markets, working on your craft, making a difficult call, or putting in another hour of deep work, take the step. Even if the action isn't perfect. Imperfect action is infinitely better than perfect inaction. Imagine who you could become if you spent the next 12 months operating completely free of fear. Imagine the skills you could master, the business you could build, and the level of discipline you could achieve if fear no longer had any control over your choices. That version of you isn't a fantasy. It's a choice you can make right now. Life is short and time is ticking away faster than you realize. You don't have the luxury to waste another year trapped in self-doubt, hesitating on your dreams and settling for a mediocre life. Stand up, take control of your mind, and make a contract with yourself today. You will no longer let fear dictate your decisions. You will face every challenge with grit, convert every obstacle into fuel, and outwork every single distraction in your way. Rise up, step through the fear, and claim the legacy that belongs to you. If you are ready to conquer your fear, comment "I am unstoppable" below. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the Grit Logic movement.